Hello, welcome back. In the previous session, I have covered what occurrence matrix looks like, why it is created, what are the demerits of occurrence matrix, what are the better ways to create a matrix to replace the demerits of the occurrence matrix. So one of the other approaches to create a matrix that has to be fed into the deep neural networks is co-occurrence matrix. Unlike occurrence matrix, where the columns will be the different context and the rows will be different words, in the co-occurrence matrix, we will be having the columns and rows as words. So apart from the occurrence contrast matrix, the other way to create a distributed representation of words is the co-occurrence matrix. Sometimes co-occurrence matrix is also referred as term-term matrix because here the columns and rows represent the term given in two different contexts. So this co-occurrence matrix can be represented in the form of a square matrix, and it is represented as CMM, where M is the number of terms in the corpus depicting the co-occurrence of the terms. I can explain this better with an example. So let's take an example with two different contexts. So I will consider the first sentence as context 1, C1. I will consider the second sentence as context 2, C2. So before jumping into creating a co-occurrence matrix, we will just define a thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? So given a term is said to co-occur only if it is said to occur in a occurrence context. In other terms, a term is said to co-occur if it is occurring in the similar occurrence context. So the first step to create occurrence matrix is to get the contexts. So take the first context and we will remove the stop words. So here the stop words are there, is, on, the. So after removing the stop words, we will be left with fly, sitting and wall. So when I try to draw the co-occurrence matrix, that is fly, sitting, wall, fly, sitting and wall. So since they are occurring in a given context, see they are co-occurring in a given context. So the occurrence matrix, the co-occurrence matrix value would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1 for these three words. So moving to the second context, after removing the stop words, we will be left with cat, sitting and fence. So here we could clearly say that the cat and fence are said to co-occur in a given sentence. So that's why the value for cat and fence is 1, 1, 1, 1. So now just take another example. We try to correlate between these two contexts, right? So the sitting and fence, right? The sitting and fence can be co-occurring together. So the value for sitting and fence is 1 again. Whereas the word wall is not present in the second context. That's why the value for that wall and the fence is 0. So this is how we are trying to correlate the word and we are trying to extract the meaning instead of creating a different contexts and drawing the matrix against words. So it is better approach to create a term-term matrix, which is also termed as co-occurrence matrix.